Hi, it's Paul from HobbyLink International. Don't forget, subscribe button is down there. You can use the bell as well to get notified of future videos from myself and Kenny. Today we're going to have a quick look inside the box of a kit that we sell in our shop. This is from AJM Models, 1700 Resin, HMS Coventry, the anti-aircraft version. Okay, let's have a look inside the box. So firstly, I'll say this kit is available on our shop. The link to that is underneath. This is by AJM Models, 1700th HMS Coventry anti-aircraft cruiser as she was in 1942. So let's open it up. So, basically HMS Coventry was actually a C-class light cruiser launched in 1918, and she had a refit, well actually one in the 20s, one in 1932 or 35, I can't remember. Anyway, turned her into an anti-aircraft cruiser, and then she was sunk in the Mediterranean by Junkers 88s in 1942. So, usual instructions, I'll talk about those in a second. So here's the hull. Obviously this is all in resin. So yeah, there's a few bubble marks on the bottom, but there's nothing on the sides. Up top, as I can see, it's a very nice cast. Portholes are there, there's side details, doors, decking detail, see there's planking there. Oh no, very nice resin cast indeed. Here's some parts, basically deck parts, so I would cut those out from the resin. That's nice. Don't forget there'll be a link underneath to the website as well. There'll be photos of this, scans of the instructions, close-up photos, everything you might want to look at. And they'll be in those same photos will be in the shop as well. So let's have a look at some of the resin. Just do a quick look through this. There's lots of superstructure parts, and nice detail, funnels, hollow tops. The main superstructure part. Some nice detail there, doors, deck detail, and another one. Ship's boats. Again, there's detail inside the boats as well. And lots of other small parts. There's life rafts, detail inside the raft as well. Lots of small parts. Look at this bag. Looks like some of the ships, some of the anti-aircraft guns, I think. Power vanes. So the small parts there as well. They really do give you a lot of small parts in these to play with. There's some more ships, some more guns. And then in here we have firstly there's decal sheet. Basically you got some ensigns on it. It looks like plimsoll marks there. Some brass rod for, I guess the instructions will say exactly what for. and a P sheet. These P sheets I find are really quite thin. There's a lot of parts on them though, it's quite flexible. There's a lot of parts on there. I'll have a count and see how many parts and put it on the website. As for the instructions, there's a layout of all the resin parts. Notice all the resin parts have their numbers in round or rounded boxes, not circles, ovals. And the resin and the PE parts are in square boxes. That's how you sort of tell them apart. So then you sort of go through the instructions. The scans of all these will be on the website and in the shop anyway. So you put the whole thing together in about 23 steps, and as usual, following this sort of scheme, it's they start at the front and work their way backwards, which is what they've done here. And each step is each step is a nice sort of unit on its own. There's not too much going on in each of the steps. And then the colour scheme, as she was when she was sunk in 1942, with references in life colour. It's easy enough to swap those into something else. And there you go, all a nice little kit. So let's have a quick look at a close-up look at some of the parts and have a quick look at some of the instructions as well. Here you can see step 4 and some small parts going on the forecastle. Any items that are numbered in a round box are resin parts. Any numbers in a rectangle are photo etch parts. That's an easy way to tell them apart. Here's step 12. As you can see, the funnels are going on. Funnels have recessed tops, and there's a bunch of photo etch gets added to them to enhance the detail. Here's step 14. As you can see, there's a raised deck amidships, various PE parts going on. Interestingly, you also get resin ship's boats with photo etch details going on inside them. So I think, as I said in the start, there's lots of small details to go into this build. A quick look at step 20, you can see the main mast being built from the supplied brass rod, so you'll have to be comfortable with working with that. They give you the diameter rod to use and also the length of each individual piece, and there's photo etch of course to go onto this the mast as well. So you'll have to be familiar with doing that sort of work as well. Now on to painting and decals. As you can see, it's a pretty unusual scheme. This is actually what she was wearing when she was sunk. Colours are called out in life colour, but that'll be easy enough to convert to whatever paint manufacturer you want to use. You get one small decal sheet with the kit with ensign and plimsoll lines. So a conclusion. Bearing in mind that there's very little being built for the C-class series of ships. Actually, it was 7 groups of ships formed the C-class light cruisers. So as I can tell, this HMS Coventry and also AJM's other kit, HMS Cardiff, they're the only kits I can find of in 1/700th for this group of First World War light cruisers. A lot of them were Second World War anti-aircraft cruisers. So it's pretty unique. It's a highly detailed kit, resin and photo etch, lots of photo etch parts, lots of small parts, lots of small resin parts as well. So you'll need to have some good magnifiers and hopefully some good eyes to deal with it, but you should end up with something very unique, especially with the painting scheme that they've got for this one. It's very nice indeed. As I mentioned, you can buy these from our shops and I think our prices are pretty reasonable.